Okay. So let's see here. I think we should be good to go. Let's go into here. All right, how's it going, everyone? We are going to start our live stream. We got pretty much everything set up. Now, I do remember saying that we were going to do the whole camera and the rig. I had some problems getting the camera working. So I eventually got it to work properly. And I have it hooked up already to the network because it was a pain. It had a different subnet for the IP address for it, and I had to hook it up to my laptop and log into it and get everything changed. Since it's a security camera, it had like overlays and stuff, so I had to figure out how to turn all that stuff off. So now it's just a flat webcam. But we're going to, I'm going to actually switch over to the desk over there. We have a whole bunch of stuff that we can show you, but I also have a laptop camera I got hooked up, so let's go ahead and switch over to the laptop camera. Now, some of these cameras are a little delayed because they are going over the network. I turn on my preview over here. So they're a little bit delayed. So yeah, like this is just choppy. So this is running on the laptop, and it's kind of using the laptop to record, so it's a little jerky. So we're not really going to use this camera, but it is here in case I do need to work. And here is the actual camera. So this is the IP camera. It's got some cool stuff going on with it. Refresh my preview. There we go. Alright, so we have a basically a bunch of stuff here, and I can adjust the zoom on it. It's a little touchy because it's not really attached to anything. But so we can go like this, and then yeah, we can kind of see pretty much the whole desk that we have working on here. So what do we have? We have a setup here with lights. I'm going to turn on the side light over here so we can see a little better over here. We have a bunch of aluminum extrusion. Now this is the leftovers of what we had before, so we can kind of see all that stuff going on. And I'm actually going to make this full screen because it's very annoying. I have the preview on the laptop running, just so I can check the framing and stuff like that. But so this is the aluminum extrusion. It's just 2020, and I think I have pretty much all of it here. I have a couple of the side pieces already laid out, and they've been cut, which is what these pieces are from. These are the leftovers, so we will leave those over there. And we're going to start trying to assemble this thing. We have the gantry here, so we can do the part that goes along. I've got one here that I've cleaned off, and basically these wheels go in these grooves and just slide along, and we got to assemble this thing. So let's try to clear off some. We'll keep this one. We need three pieces. Okay, so these ones we're just going to put somewhere else. And actually, you know what? We will put these up here as well, just so we have more room to work. Okay, so this is what's going to be for the actual horizontal piece here. And let's try and get this thing together. So I looked at the picture of the what they show, and if you can see, this hole is bigger than that one, and there's two here, and then there's two here, and that's where they're supposed to go, is on the corners. And this goes upside down and sits in there, and then this one is the same height as that. So these are the same actual heights when they're in there. It's just for some reason they're like this. I don't know why. I don't argue. So what we need to do is I'm going to put one of these in here, get that one in. Okay, then we have this, and then I'm assuming a washer, something like that. And then a nut on the top. And we'll do the next one, the big one here. This and this, and then the washer, and the nut, and then these ones are just regular. So we go into here, this wheel, washer, and the nut, and then I'm going to bring back my little screen here. And I can see chat. Okay, so here we go. That one, this, wheel, washer, and then that. Now this doesn't have to be really tight. I'm just going to manually snug it down. Alright, so these all spin. They're really stiff. They're actually quite stiff. Okay, so now this is supposed to go in here like that. Alright, and that's it. So then that just slides back and forth. Okay, gantry is set up. We're going to move the camera onto this, and I think it will just screw it into, it's going to sit like that. We'll probably put it like on the front or the back. You know, it doesn't move. I don't think, I got these thumb screws, and I was going to put one in here. I don't think I need one in here. I think this is stable enough that I don't need to put one on there. I think it'll stay in spot. Alright, so let's go and grab, let's do one at a time here. This is the part I'm not sure of. So we need to attach this to this. Like that. So I'm assuming that the easiest way is to put this through first. If we put these in now, and we go like this, and then we can just line them up as we slide it in, maybe. This might be the tricky part. I don't know how tight they're supposed to be. Oh, geez, those are... That's a short one. Oh, let's put it on properly. Okay. Do I need all 5? Probably not. Okay, so now oh, I gotta take this off. Okay. Okay, so now, do we put it on the back side? I wonder if we should do it on both sides. Probably should do it on one side for now and see how stable it is. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. So these have to go vertical, and this one will go this way. Okay, and that's too tight. Oh, that's pretty easy. Okay. So then this, I'll go like this. Okay, this one loosened already. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and snug this down as I slide it in because they are turning in the slot. That is very tricky. Trying to loosen it up just enough that it will slide in, but not turn around. Like that. Yeah, so now it's not going to turn around. Okay. Okay, this was too tight. Okay. That is as good as it's gonna get for now. Tape measure. Where did I put my tape measure? Let me find my tape measure. Somewhere around here. Oh, is it up behind here? Yep. So we've got, you know what, I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm not getting accurate. We don't need to be too accurate. but when we put the other one on, we will. We'll just measure it. Okay, that ain't going anywhere. That's pretty good. Alright. Yep, that's not flexing at all now. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to actually turn off the preview here. I'll just look at the screen. We'll risk it. Okay, so that's that one. Let's actually put this one away, and we will grab another one. Okay. That's really interesting. They gave me the wrong size bolt for one of them at least. That's okay, I've got plenty here. I made sure I bought a lot. I bought a lot of these brackets. I wasn't actually sure if I would need two or not. I don't think so. I think for the size of this thing and the weight, I think it's only supporting a camera. I don't think I need that many of these. So I will get rid of these two. So as we've been waiting for all this stuff to ship, I have found out that my arcade machine has cratered. So the we had a bunch of power outages, and the I think the motherboard. It's a really old machine. It's a Phenom 2X61090T Black Edition. So it's very old. And I think it finally had enough. I can't get rid of that. And it didn't want to operate anymore, so kind of got rid of it. It's still sitting in the cabinet, so I got some stuff just came today. So the problem is what I'm going to do is my old machine is a... Oh, there's another one. Nope, that's normal. My old machine is a 1800X AMD Ryzen. That was my old development rig before I got my 5950X. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that old, the 1800X machine and swap it out, which is why I got some RAM. I got some RAM for... because I'm using my RAM in my machine, so I bought just the cheapest set of RAM that I could find, and a 256 gig M.2, because that board does have an M.2 drive that I never used. And we're going to hook this up, and we're going to use this rig when we swap out the motherboard. And we're going to try and get that thing working again. Okay, so let's try this again here. Okay, so if you put a little bit of tension on it, it won't turn the nut inside the channel. The one near the bottom is kind of annoying. Come in. Okay, so now what we'll do, try to hand tighten these just a bit here so it doesn't move too much. And then let's grab the bottom one here. This is the one that I had before. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. Okay. Let's flip this around. Okay, come on. That is pretty close to even now. Okay. Good enough for me. So let's just make sure that's tight, that's tight, that's tight, that's tight. Tight, tight, tight. There we go. Okay, so that should take care of that. So now we've got angle brackets. So these are going to be the ones that we're going to use to go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way and we'll put thumb screws like that. And that will let me loosen these, able to loosen them, and then I can raise and lower it when I need to adjust the height. That's the next plan. And for that we need the gantry. So let's do, okay, so this is down, so this has to go this way. Okay, so let's do this first. Wrong way. So this would be the right side. Oop, that's backwards. Okay, so that's going to go this way. So this one goes over here. Nope, that turned in the socket. Okay. Now, okay, so let's do, this is going to be challenging, I think. I don't know how much of this is going to actually show up on the screen, but yeah, this should be interesting. Because now I've got counterweights, the stuff on here. That is not in there. Okay, that is very annoying. Oh, and it came right off. I think that's in. Oh, there goes the gantry. Okay, that might work once I tighten everything down. Thing is, the gantry has to go on first. Alright, leave that on. Okay, so let's do the other one. So if that's like that, this needs to go here. It was weird, they have like these, all these thumb screws are only in sets of 5. I don't know why they didn't, the vendor should have like, even, they come in a box of 5. They should have a 2-pack of 10 and sell them in like bundles of 10 or 20 or whatever, but I don't know. Because I probably would have got more just in case. Because now I'm only going to have one left over. The idea was that I could actually attach stuff to this later on, like lights or anything like that, if I needed to. But I would want to have a quick release thing. I saw these little hold down type clamp things on some manufacturing channels, and I thought it would be cool. Now, this is going to be tricky. This is definitely not going on the camera, because this I have to set up like this. Okay, so let's do no, don't turn. Okay. This is like super tricky. I just kicked the camera with the leg. Do not turn. Okay, I think that worked. Okay, they're level at the top. Ooh, that is not going to work very well. When I loosen them, they turn inside the socket. Ooh, yeah, and it just came off. It almost needs a spring to keep it from turning inside. These nuts are turning inside the channel. Like they don't fit flush because they're T nuts and not. I couldn't find any V ones that filled the whole channel. Oh, these do actually. They do fill it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here. Okay, so immediately the bottom kind of flexes a bit. So what we're going to do is we are going to remove the camera. So you guys are going for a little ride for it. I need, because I have to take the screws out of the camera. Do not lose these. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah. I need a bolt. I wonder if I can just use one of these. Oh, it threads right in there. That's cool. Come on. They're almost too short. I don't need it to be invincible. I just need it to be stable enough to hold it tight. has to go in there. Is that gonna fit underneath there? No, of course not. Why would it fit under there? And there goes the, oh, there goes one. Okay, I might have to take this off first and mount the camera. I don't want to take it off. I'll try and show you guys what's happening here. So, which way is up? Up is here. Alright, so this is the bracket. And I'm trying to do this, but the screw is not long enough. But I can go into the middle, but then I can't put the nut in. I have to take the carriage off in order to get the nut in there because it's too low. So, yeah, I might have to. Yeah, we're just gonna go like this. This is gonna be nice and stay there. Alright. So what we want to do is we want to try and do okay. We'll take it off. Yeah. Sorry guys, there you go. Okay, carriage is off. Put this down here. Alright, so the idea is now I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh, it's bottoming out now. Okay. Okay, so I need it to be one way. So the screw bottoms out in the socket, in the threads. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so. Hey, look at that. Okay, some of this. Back up here. Like this. Alright, that was almost hit the tiny little screws for the camera. Alright. The problem is, it's not really tight. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, so now here you guys go. Okay, so up is that way, so I want it this way. And we're gonna go like this. Tiniest of screws. It does not want to go in there. Need one side in. One side, that's all I need, people. There we go. Next side. There we go, that's easier. Okay. Wow, that's really high. Okay, so what happens if let me get my preview here. Okay, so now I can see the live preview. So let's try this. Okay, it does zoom quite well, actually. Alright. Okay, I need to strap this down. That's actually not too bad. Okay, it's turned right now. I don't like that. Because this thing, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to attach this. That can wait. So we need like a zip tie. Let's see. Yeah. Come on. Cooperate. I'll have to get some Velcro ones, I think. Yeah, you know what, that works. This one's gonna need Velcro on this side. Alright, so let's just zip it like this. Oh, it literally goes down the channel. That's kind of cool. Huh, that's kind of neat. Alright. Okay, so if I go... Oh, I can't put it right there. Okay, let's try and like center it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I've seen those, there's those extension, like they're little Lego-y kind of things that for the cables, the cable channel type thing, but it's flexible. I might see if I can get some of that, because then that would let me put the cables inside the channel, so when I move this back and forth, it's not going to pull on stuff and it'll just coil up. So I'll make it go all the way to the right first, and then, yeah. Okay, let's give this a shot. So I'm gonna loosen the top. Oh. Well, there goes the camera. Yeah, so you guys are on buffer. I just accidentally unplugged the camera. It'll come back up here. So we need to fix this. I don't like the thumb screws. Yeah, like that doesn't hold anymore. Oh, did they spin? Yeah. You cannot connect. Oh, there it goes. I think it's back up now. Okay, let's main cam. I'm back to this. I'll let it restart here. There we go. Now we're back up. Okay. So, I don't like the raising and lowering. So the thumb screws are not going to work. However, the zoom is pretty good. It's not too bad. Got lots of clarity. Okay, so I'm going to put the Arduino box down. Okay, so it's got to be closer. Like that. Yep, that works. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean some of this stuff up. We don't need this anymore. This I'm going to put over here till I can figure out where I'm going to put all that stuff. And let's get this out. We don't need this anymore. This can go back in here. This is a very, very old kit. This is from Radio Shack or Circuit City. Not Circuit City. Yeah. Circuit City? I can't remember. They got bought out by a US company like that. And this is like my old work system for doing any kind of miniature screws or anything. That's just, it was like 10 or 20 bucks or something back in the day, and it's got most of the flat star and torque, so I use that quite a bit actually. Okay, so these can go. That's got screws for the desk. I had a shelf on here before, and I don't need the shelf anymore. I got these for free. These are Phillips, and those are tiny torque screws. So that's interesting. But yeah. So I mean, it's something. Got them for free. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, now I'm questioning myself on the distance. I'm gonna put this screwdriver at the front, and we cannot see it. So I'm going to go out. And can we see it now? No. Out here. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to offset this. It's pretty much in the center, but what I need to do is I need to put a back brace on this somewhere. Oh, I can't because I got the thing there. I'll figure something out. I'll fiddle with this. We'll just get this going for now. It works. I mean, it does work. All right. Ow. Okay. So if I don't bump the desk, then it works a lot better. So this is, we've got an Arduino Uno R4 Wi-Fi. Okay, and then, wow, that's really hard to focus. This is where an auto-focusing camera would probably come in handy. So this is an Uno R4 Wi-Fi board. And I have never seen, let me actually grab my Pi, which I showed in the video. Where did I put the Pi? Oh, it's plugged in behind the wall. Let's grab that. Yeah. There we go. We'll actually plug it in here. And I just bumped the microphone. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to plug this in. And so this is running just some server software right now. And it's my Raspberry Pi Zero version 1. And this is what my friend got me. And I just did a blank install of Raspberry Pi OS. And this is what I've been playing with for a while. And I thought it would be cool to be able to connect this to an Arduino and tell it to do stuff. But this has Wi-Fi. So my question, because I've never worked with an Arduino before, I wonder what it's like programming for it. How far can you go down the rabbit hole of internet connectivity? Can I run a web server on here? And I'm assuming you can. It looks like a Pi 4, but it doesn't have... Okay, so it's got GPIOs. Has a reset, USB-C power. Everything's labeled really cool. Analog in, digital PWM, transmit, receive. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to see how this works. That's very interesting. Is this like a case? Does this come out? Is it screwed in there? No. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it in there. That's cool. Got a little kind of a shelf thingy for it. Oh, there's manuals and stuff. Oh, look at that. Stickers. Model number. And then manual. Okay. We will figure this one out. Okay, so this goes off to the side. This is the part that I'm interested about. So this is a relay for power. And it does 10 amps, 250 volt to 30 volts at 10 amps. So between 10 and 250 volts. And there's a tiny screwdriver. Oh, that's probably for the relays, yeah. I got a tiny, slightly bigger. That is the cutest little screwdriver I've ever seen. Wow. Oh, it actually goes into the hole. That's really funny. Okay. So let's take this apart. Alright, so what do we got? I have no idea. What is that on there? This is, oh, just protection for the pins. Okay. So ground in 1, in 2, in 3, in 4 in VCC. Okay. Okay, so there's 3 each, so I'm assuming one is like a signal or something. Like a latch off on. Oh, maybe it's probably on this side, but yeah. I have to read about how this all works. The idea is to hook up little lights or something that people can turn off and on. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna actually put this back in here for now. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna grab this. This should just be the power supply. So now my question, yeah, okay. So now this is 9 volt, 2 amps. I have some interesting power stuff here. That can go away. Let's go over here. Okay, so this is, okay, what's the first one here? 12 volt, 0.5 amps, and 0.2. So that is not going to be powerful enough. It's a half an amp. So that one doesn't work for it. Even though it's the same connector, it doesn't have enough amps for it. Okay, so then we have this. Now this is for a guitar pedal, I believe. This one is. If I could untangle this mess. This was sitting in the bottom of my box. Because I have a metal zone pedal that I haven't used in forever. Alright, so what is this one? That can go back in the box. We don't need that. Okay, boss. So this is, that's the same thing. 9 volt, 0.5 amps. So that's not powerful enough either. That one can go over here. Now this is the interesting one. So this is a power brick that was in a garbage bag, and it has this proprietary connector that has a quick release on it. I think it's for like a security camera, a specific security camera. This, see, this is 9 volt, 3.3 amps. That's pretty beefy. So that's too powerful. However, if I could drop the amperage down, then I could use it to power this, the Arduino. If I could drop the amps down enough, I could use it. But that's interesting. Okay. Back in the box, you guys. You guys can just go hide in that box over there. Okay. So this I'm gonna keep with this. Or actually, let's just put this all in the box again, because I don't want to mix up the stuff. Relay. If I mix up the items, then I will never match it up again. Oh, that's why this was on here. Yeah, whatever. good enough. Okay, so there's that. Arduino. Sure, this can, like, I don't know, that's useless. That is really funny. The size of that thing. Okay. While we've got this here, let's go ahead and pull out the old motherboard. Might as well do this now. I'm not going to install the processor yet. I'm just going to put the other stuff in, just so it's here. All right, X470 Gaming Plus. This is a fairly old machine. I'm gonna have to take these off because I think my cooler has a custom bracket. I don't have a stock cooler. I don't believe I do. No, I do not have the stock cooler. I don't think these come with one. Yeah, no heat. It's the so this is the box for the 1800X. It says no heat sink fan included. So it just didn't come with one. So I do have a cryo rig that I used on here originally, and I did use it on my current rig, but the 5950X was just generating way too much heat. So I got an AIO. It works a lot better now. Now we're going to, so this is going to be the new machine for the arcade machine. And because the other one died completely, I got it to boot once, and as soon as I shut it down and rewired, and of course it worked after I reassembled the entire arcade machine and plugged everything in. Come on. I hate these packages so much. I hate blister packs. I got it to boot once, went into Windows, then as soon as I shut it off and connected everything, it dropped back into CPU error. So yeah, that's fun. Oh, I hate listening to this. This is such cheap RAM. It's like 40 bucks. 30. I think it was like $34.99 plus tax. So it's gonna have to work because I'm not spending any more money on this rig. Alright, so now the fun part. Where's the bag? I need to do this real quick because I think the M.2 is in here. There it is. Okay, so now it's got to go into that one. So I got to move this one. Here. Wonder if I could use this. Wonder if one of these will work. pretty small, so some of the greatest packaging for an M.2 drive. Seriously, people. That's so stupid. At least the Samsung ones have an actual cardboardy plastic case. I don't know if anyone has ever seen one. I got one down here. So this is the drive that I put in my machine, and they come in these little case things, and so it's like you can ship this, like it's solid. It's not gonna flex. These, that's pretty flimsy. I'm surprised that that didn't break. Now that is a Torx. Are these magnetic? Oh, it is too. Hey, China delivers, literally. Okay. There we go. SSD installed. We'll get the CPU and the cooler installed later. It's in the box with my CPUs, and we will deal with that later. I'm just going to chuck all this stuff. Plastic, we recycle. And plastic, cardboard, recycle, plastic, garbage. So, the other thing that I got was I got another tube of thermal paste, and I'm looking for it. There it is. Because I don't know how much I have left. This is my old tube, and I'm pretty sure the plunger's right near the end, but I bought another box. Oh, that's not nice. This is my new box, and it's like $14, and I'm pretty sure these things last, like, I put this on twice, so 3 times, because cooler on, okay, and then we have the corral rig on, and I repasted it once, so that's twice. Then I had my 5950X on here, so that's 3. Took that off, put it in the new motherboard, so that's 4, plus like 3 I think computers I built off of this tube, so that's what, 6 or 7 times at least, plus whatever else I may have had to use it for. But yeah, it's not too bad to get that much out of a single tube. And it's only like $14, so it's a pretty good deal. Okay, so let's do this. And I think we're about done for the live stream. We got the rig working, which is what I wanted to accomplish today. And did the Arduino. I think we're good. All right. The ram is a little tight in there, so I'm not going to squish it all the way down. Okay, this can go in the garbage. So I think what I'm gonna need, because this is old. This desk is like, I want to say 15 to 17 years old. As you can see, it's got over there. You can't really see it, but if I go like this, so this is like 16 years worth of wear and tear, moving stuff, spilling drinks. As it wore through the quote unquote paint, it opened or exposed the horrible particle board underneath, and then you spill pop or water or whatever on here, beer, and it just soaks in and it swells, and then it sticks up more, and then it wears more away, and it just repetitively does this, right? So I'm thinking either I will get a mat of some sort, or I will, maybe I'll paint it. I should just get a mat. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just look and show you. I've seen some stuff that's like the silicone mats. I've actually been looking for a soldering station. I want one with the hot air and the soldering thing, but it has to be hot enough to do some of the electronics that we're going to be going into. I want the hot air one so that I can pull chips off of old components, old stereo equipment and whatnot. So I need something like that. But yeah, I need a soldering station, and that way I can do more of this electronic stuff. Yeah. I don't know. If you guys have any recommendations on, like, I don't want to go too expensive, but if you guys have any recommendations for hardware, like third hands, soldering stations and stuff like that, electronics generally, I'm actually thinking of getting one of those bench top power supplies and seeing if I can get that to work. I also thought, see, now these would make good shelves, right? Like, I could make a tiny shelf and put it on the back, and it would go up, and then I could have a tiny shelf. I could just build a desk. Probably be easier. Anyways, that's the aluminum extrusion of today's stream. I think it went well. I am not sure I like the thumb screws. I thought it would be a good idea. I think I need a spring inside there to hold it tight so the nut doesn't turn, because when I loosen it and it gets too loose, the nut will actually spin inside the slot. And then if it spins vertical, there's nothing holding that in. It doesn't tighten down. It will just tighten the bolt to the side of the plate, but it comes out of the slot because it's vertical instead of horizontal for the horizontal extrusion. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see if I can find something. Maybe I only do one screw and then use the regular M5 screws and only have one thumb screw. If I get a longer thumb screw, like these are 8 millimeters. If I get like a 13 millimeter one, I could get a spring and put it in between, and that might give it enough tension to pull, to suck the nut up against the inside of the slot, so that it always has tension on it, and maybe that'll stop it from spinning. We will see. We'll find out. We'll find out. I will. We'll try and figure this out later. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks so much. I hope that this goes well. We're going to rip apart the arcade machine probably in the next day or two, and we'll get that running, and then we'll do some live streams of I'm contemplating wiping the whole arcade machine, but the problem is that the arcade the arcade machine has a lot of software on it. Things like the Dragon's Lair, like the Laserdisc stuff. It's really a pain to set up. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to wipe it completely, but yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens once we get the machine running again. Once I can get it booted into the operating system and everything's working again, then I will take it from there. But that is another thing. I have the M.2 in there, so now I can do a fresh install, and then I have all the configuration files in the other machine and the other solid state drives. It's just a 2.5-inch one. I could probably just hook it up and copy the files over, and it will work. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Probably kind of boring trying to get me to assemble stuff, and most of it wasn't even on camera because it was very unwieldy to deal with. We'll see. Let me get a picture of it here. So that's kind of how high it goes. It's pretty high, actually. And you can see most of the desk from all the way at the top. So I think it'll work fine for what we're gonna do. I don't think we'll need to raise and lower it. I might not even worry about it. I might just leave it the way it is. But if I do find that I need to raise and lower it quite a bit, then I'll figure out a better solution for that. But yeah, whatever. We will talk to you guys later. And once again, thanks for watching. And try not to have fun, because having fun is for people who work too much and they want to take a break. Like I'm going to right now. I'm going to go and relax, I think. So thank you very much. You have fun.